Alright, there's that. Should be all set. There we go. Give me just 1 second here. Because I accidentally opened my old mic software. There we go. Alright. Should be all live. Hello, I'm Yobo, and welcome back to Into the Radius 2. So, we are back at this again. I think I have just hit security level 4. So I should have some weapons available. Also, how's my avatar? He's a little bit offset. Hold on. Let me move him a little bit. Where are we? I'm like messing around with new avatar placement and stuff. So, still fine-tuning everything. That should be good there. Right? Yeah, a little bit more. That should be perfect. Okay. Anyway, yeah, just messing around with stuff. Finalizing setup and all that. There's that. Okay. And I believe... Yeah, the creator cam... Okay, there is a creator camera in game that I'm using. It does add smoothing, so that should look pretty good and not give constant black flashes. We'll see how it goes, but anyway. What the heck? Yes. Also, yes, there is new Twitch channel point redeems. That messes with my character. So there's actually quite a few that I've added. I'm going to keep adding more, of course, and other stuff. It worked. Hello, Spider Kid. How's it going? How's your demon? I tried to, like, get the audio all set up, and it, like, kind of works, but it's a little glitchy on my end. But at least I can kind of hear it. Anyway, all this to say, there was a DLC launched for this game where they include... Here it is. Yeah, the classic kit. So I was given this for free. This is paid DLC, but you can make yourself look like the old guy, which I want to do. Alright, let's do that. I could take the old backpack. I don't know how much weight this thing carries. Capacity 1200. What's this capacity? 1500. So this backpack's better. I'm just going to run that backpack then. Or run the old outfit. Pretty good. That's good to hear. But yeah, one quick note before you do all the other redeems. The big head one, you can... There is like a funny thing with it that's not necessarily hard to trigger, but you have to work for it. I'll let you figure it out, but basically you have to trigger it a couple of times. And for today only, since there's a whole bunch of new redeems, I made them all 10 times off. So each one's going to get a 0 tacked onto the price later, but for right now, they're cheap. Just for the funnies. Alright. Oh man. This brings me back. The classic. I wish I could still get rid of the body. I love just floating hands. I've never been a fan of... Never been a fan of bodies in VR, because it never lines up right. Like, if I stick my arms out in, like, chicken wing right now, it's just the arms going straight down. And then if I pull them in... Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we got that. Oh, the detector. Which one do I have now? I wish I could, like, test this in the shop to see what it does exactly. You have 4K points, so we'll see. Nice. Okay. Let's see. I want to sell things. I'm like trying to figure out where I was and pick back up. So, those have been translated, basically saying the UNPSC. Oh, that's right. That's where I was. I was selling things and my game crashed. Okay, there we are. This guy, he needs to be returned still. Okay, that's where we are. Oh. Oh, this is just showing off the... Yes. Okay, accepted. Ready to complete. We complete you. Drop you in there. Complete. So yeah, that's what Big Head does. If you use it too many times, eventually it just pops. I don't have that one. Oh, okay, security level 4. There's my patch. Thankfully, what's-her-face isn't going to talk to me. But yeah, I don't have that set up for the dummy thick one just because I figured that one was like, not as funny, and I don't know what else, like what I would have pop with that, so that one's just as is. But for the big head, so the way I have it set up is you have 30 seconds from the first initial use of the channel point for you to be able to trigger the pop. If you don't get it in that time, it just deflates. So that's the like little thing with that. At some point, I'll also figure out like trying to set up voice changers and stuff with that, but for right now, I think it is good enough. All right, accept. So we have some missions because we just completed a security mission, like a top security. We have to get a whole bunch more points. Let's go cooperative. We'll just accept that. We'll just do a bunch in the cooperative right now, I think. I do want to get to the outskirts more, but I want to like... Well, actually, let's grab some in the outskirts. Okay. Unstable artifact. That should be easy. Grab you. Okay. Let's test the new models. Yes. Oh, yeah, there's my zombie one. I'm not... Does he look okay? He kind of is. Like my... I think my... He shouldn't be hunched over like that. Hold on. Let me recalibrate him. He should not be like that. Okay, set up calibrate. Because he should be standing... Yeah, okay, my tracker's got like all wonky. Hold on. Okay, T-pose. There we go. Now he should look a little better. He has a little slouch. Yeah, he's not supposed to. This is what he's supposed to look like. Slouch was just because my trackers got all wonky. Also, how's the arm dangle? Hold on. Like, I have a hard... I might get rid of that dangling arm. I tried to, like, have it just be only affected by gravity, but I didn't quite get that right, so... I'll play around with it a little bit more, but we'll see. To keep each one for a little bit. Fair enough. You do whatever. Okay, so now I'm security level 4, I believe. So I should, yeah, I can buy the Remington 700. I think the 338 Lapua Magnum is still off limits. Yeah, that's 5. Okay. What'd they put the 700 in? 308, I'm assuming? Hold on. Do you say? No, that's 338. Oh, wait. Oh, the receiver... Okay, so the Remington 7... Okay, so the completed 338 is just a Remington 700. Okay. SR-25. What do you fire? That's 308. You're semi-auto, too, judging by that style. Okay, M4A1, that's the... Yeah, 5.56, that's Strange Monster. Yes, I have different avatars on Twitch channel points. You can redeem, make me look like a couple different ones. I'm going to keep adding to it, but yes. Okay. Grip. Do I have to, like, do it in order, or can I just attach things as I see? Oh, barrel goes this way. I was putting it on the buffer tube. No wonder it worked. Yeah, Skelly-Yobo. I actually really... Okay, the one thing I do love about the Skelly-Yobo one is I weight painted the joints as best I could. So if you actually look, like, his arms and his hips do actually move correctly in the socket. At least as good as I could get it. And I'm really proud of that. Okay, put in the free float handguard. So I need the stock. Oh, that's the M4A1. SR-25. Okay. We'll put that on. That's really cool. Yeah, I like tried to make it good. Like if I pull my arms in, you'll see like the collarbones moving around and stuff. Like I tried to make it as accurate as I could. Okay, gas tube. Also, in real life, gas tube isn't that small. It's actually decently sized. Okay. Wait, can I not? Oh, wait. Do I need a longer gas tube? Or is that only the... Yeah, that's M4. Wait a second. I don't think this is recoil operated. It's not blowback, so I need a gas tube for this, but... Why don't they sell one? That's odd. Okay, we'll throw that on there. How are we looking here? Not bad. Okay, basically just an AR-10, semi-auto, no full auto. How long did you stare at the picture and animation to skeletons online to get that work? Not that long, actually. So, like, I didn't, like, study anatomical skeleton models or anything. I have some knowledge of... What am I... Oh, I need a gas block. Where is my gas blocks for this? Do I need... the M4 gas block? But M4 shouldn't work with SR25. So how do I put the handguard on over top of that, then? You don't want to do the furry one, but I feel like you have to. Whatever you want. Okay, do I have to go with a shorter? Or how do I... Is there a longer gas tube I can attach? Or do I do low profile? Oh, that's probably it. I go low profile. Like that. And then I can throw that over top. Okay. But you don't want to. Yeah, whatever you want. But yeah. I also love the skeleton one. His fingers actually work pretty well. When he points, you can, like, really see it. Okay. So we got this guy. Now, this will be my... my main weapon now, or over the shoulder. So we'll ditch the Mosin. I'll keep the G36 on my hip. I feel like this is so far like the best weapon to run as a pistol. Yes. Here's the furry one. Also, the tail should like sway. I tried to set it up right. I need to like tweak the settings, but very cursed, but very funny. Okay, SVD. Now we could run the SVD Dragunov and keep running 7.62 by 54R. The wings are huge. Yes! They are obnoxious. I tried to make them fold, but I didn't get it right. I'll probably have to go back into the model and tweak that. Okay. I'll switch to 7.62 by 51. I like it more. Also, in real life at least, ammo prices for 7.62 by 51 are a lot cheaper than 54R. Going back to the normal one. Fair enough. Okay. So we got a suppressor. I think I got everything here. So now I need sights and ammo. Which, here we are. You don't even have a price. Also, I love how they let you put the scope so far forward. A little bit of firearm knowledge here. So on the rail here, yeah, like the rail right above the receiver here, this is actually where you want your optics mounted. For red dots, you want it as far forward on the rail as you can. And then for scopes, you want it wherever it's comfortable. But the reason being, the handguard can wobble about a bit. So if you set it like on the handguard or forward, whenever you fire, your optic moves slightly, and each shot is going to be slightly off from where it should be. Okay, there's that. So we got an AR-10, 7.62 by 51. So here is ammo, 5.56. This is 54. You're 54 also. So we'll just grab standard, and we'll grab 2. Let me begin soon anyway. Gonna head out now already. Oh, 3,600 for all this? Shoot. I don't have that much. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the model tour here. Spider Kid. Let's see. If I ditch the ammo, that's 3,000. What all do I have to ditch? Or do I even want the SR-25? Have a good stream, man. Thanks. Have a good rest of your day, too. Okay, that's that. So I can shave... I don't really want the shorter. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Because, like, I don't know. The bolt action would be fun to do. Run a Remington 700. But I can't afford that yet. And it's not my security level. And I still need mags for this thing, too. Alright, I'll save up for it. We'll do that. Just set you there so it gets erased next time the map gets loaded. I'll do a couple missions. 760 by 51. Yeah, we'll do a couple missions. I'll save up for it, and then we shall do... buy some food, though. I do need some food. Okay. Grab some pineapple chunks. Pineapple's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of it in real life. It's very, very sour. Hurts my teeth. And candied pineapple, too, is just too sweet. Alright. So we sleep till 7. So I got a couple of missions in the forest, and then a couple in the outskirts. So let's get cracking on those. We have no ammo in you. 1, 2, 3. Fully loaded. Okay, let's do... I can't... Dang it. I'm like trying to stretch, but I hit my walls. Let's do this. Alright, Jimbo James, give me your hand. Come on. You gonna give me another 5-minute diatribe that tells me absolutely nothing?
You didn't believe their promises about the medicine, did you? I bet Ava had no idea whether that medicine even existed. They just had to tell her, and she ran off to dangle that carrot in front of you. Why would they offer you freedom anyway? You're a perfect fit for their dirty work. You can't go anywhere, and your lifespan's almost infinite. They gotta be out of their minds to let you go.
I will kill you at the first chance I have. Don't forget that. Because, like, the thing is, you could do... There's so many ways you could make the UNPSC seem like not the good guys, which they already did at the beginning. The very first mission you do, you have to detonate yourself. Like, that works to paint them as the bad guys, because you're like, oh my goodness, they just kill you because... Okay, we got the artifact field over here, so let's go grab this one. But, like... Now you just have him straight up telling you they're not the good guy. It's like, well, yeah, you're just kind of telling me the plot here. That's a reflector. Like, I wish, again, they did it like Into the Radius 1, where it was just lore notes scattered around, or tapes. Like, you could cut Jimbo James entirely, and then have his dialogue be replaced by old Explorer notes. So you realize you're not the first, which, granted, you're not. And then, also, you're just old. Yeah, you're old. Also, then after that, you'd have... Okay, it's in the artifact, or in the smog field here. But then also, it's like this cool thing of, like, discovering the people who had been here previously, too. Okay, tuck you in. Oh, there's my gas mask. Okay. And I need my specialty detector. It's not you. Oh, I lost it in that artifact field, didn't I? Like, it's gone, isn't it? It should be right here. But it ain't. Alright, let's head back. I'm gonna go buy that 8015 one. We'll run that, because I think it's the same as the scanner detector, so it should be okay for, like, just click and scan artifacts and stuff, finding the unstable one. But yeah, I mean, at least for making the UNPSC seem like the bad guys through lore and stuff, you could easily do, like I said, leave notes. Like, you even have a lot of notes about, like, previous explorers hearing the UNPSC promise promotions, which obviously will set all players on edge because you realize something bad is going to happen the moment they say that. Then, like, you could have some explorers, like, one note somewhere where it's like, don't trust the promotion. Then that really sets people on edge. And, like, you could have all these notes warning you about what's coming, and then the UNPSC leading you down this path that you've been warned. Okay. There we go. Got detector. Now let's try this again. Back in we go. But yeah, like, that would give a much more creepy feeling to the game, too. Because then it's like, okay, I'm not the first. They've done this before with others. I'm just another cog in their machine trying to reach an end here. And, like, if I'm not careful, I'll go the way of the previous explorers, which I don't see anymore. Instead, we have Jimbo James like, hey, here's the exact plot for the entire game. Go get him, Tiger. It's like, really? Do I need all that laid out for me? Can I have some intrigue, please? Just a little as a treat. Okay, smog field is over here. There's some toilet paper. And mask on. What does it look like? Oh, wow, you guys really don't see anything. Okay. Alright, that does that. So that is the detector that I'm thinking. Okay, where is this thing? Game? Please don't have crashed Steam VR again. Oh, no, there it goes. Thank goodness. Alright, so it's going to be straight ahead over here. Grab you. Let's get in here. Static. Okay, I gotta go in the static field. Dang it. And over here. There. Okay, that's it. Is that not it? Game? I guess that's not it. Okay. Ouch. Of course. I can't see. Man. It might just be my avatar also kind of draining things, but like my game lags whenever stuff happens. Which is the frustrating bit. Like I start getting shot, so I'm like, oh, I need to grab my gun, but it's like everything's frozen, and then when it comes back, I'm already dead. Alright. Let's see. I think I have the mask on currently. Don't I? I think I do. Oh yeah, no, I do. Okay. Oh, interesting. So if you die with it on, you lose the tunnel vision effect. Which is kind of nice. Might abuse that glitch some. Alright. So we got mimics in the smog. We'll have to take care of them. Also, I'll talk some more. My avatars, I do have like a few more planned as well. I'm gonna like keep adding to it and stuff. Having fun with it. Okay, where is he? He's close. I see his gunshots. Oh, he's not loading in. Okay, there we go. He did. Alright. Put you back on. Grab you. And let's run back into the smog. But yeah, like I have a robot one planned. I have a ghost planned, which will probably just be like the cheapest looking Halloween costume. Just for fun. Alright, static. Please don't kill me. Not right here? Where is it? Is it not right here? Oh, the scanner light wasn't on it. Okay, is this one it? No. Okay. Over this way. Ouch. Not static. Okay. I did hear a whoosh, so I don't know if that was the radius entity, like, checking in on me again, or what was going on if, like, my artifact just disappeared. Okay, I gotta hurry. What's going on? It's, like, moving. It is. It's moving. Okay. Oh, it's like every whoosh I hear is it moving. Huh. Alright, let's get out. I need to get some life back in my mask. Huh. So how am I gonna grab it if it moves like every 5 seconds? I just have to be like fast about it, I guess. Just run in, bulldoze it, and grab it as fast as I can. Okay. There. There it is. Okay. Got it. Now let's get out of here. Avoid the reflector. Avoid that reflector. Grab the ash on the bumper. And get staticked, apparently. Okay. There's that mission done. I'm still staticky. I still don't know how to get rid of this. How do I get rid of the static electricity on me? Do I, like, swap myself? Do I touch metal? Is that it? Do I just go, like, boop? Okay, next mission. We got you up there past the large bridge, which I think I have to fight my way to. Okay. So, let's do this. I'm a little bit low. We'll grab a red. There's my flashlight. This game is pretty, though. Like, if I'm not running my avatar software, I can up the graphics a decent amount. Running the avatar and this game at the same time does definitely take some processing horsepower. But when you're just doing it alone, it does look pretty. Okay. Camping area. I'm not seeing any mimics, but my view distance for them is very low. Let me check my settings real quick. What do I have my render distance at? View distance. Oh, here it is. View distance. High. Everything else low. There we go. Now I should be able to see. Because, yeah, it's kind of tough sometimes when you have your view distance so low that enemies start killing you before they even render in. Which I don't think actually happens, but not static again. I really have no idea how to get rid of this other than touch metal. Which doesn't seem to do anything. Like, what do I do? Ouch. How do I stop the static? Okay, so let's swing up. We got the construction over there. I think we're mostly in the clear. All the way to where I need to go. Okay, so it's going to be a house over here. Oops, skirt past that dandelion. Oh. Apparently this house needed a lot of ladders. Can I climb them? Hold on. It would serve no purpose, but I hope I can climb them. Aw, you can't climb the ladders? That would have been cool. Like, no purpose whatsoever. Doesn't do anything, but you could. Okay, is this one going to be in the smog too? I see that red. Yeah. Well, maybe. Looks like it'll be, like, right on the border. Okay, nothing bad there. Actually, no, it's going to be in this house. I think. 23 rounds, we're good there. Okay, in we go. Oh, I saw... Hi, Mimic. Oh, hi, Mimic. Okay, there he goes. We'll just heal up. Oh, they have like a mottled texture now as they die. Interesting. Also, I kind of wish this was supposed to be in the first game, but never made the cut. It would have been nice. Some of the Ash statues were actually supposed to not be like weeping angels, but if you went to go break them, they would actually come alive and start attacking you. That was kind of a fun thing. You never knew which statue was going to be bad. But, like I said, that never made the cut. Hopefully it comes to this game at some point. That's a sponge. Hi there. Shut up. Okay. So, I need to place down the sensor-matic things. Here's one. Okay. One. $5 says the next one's going to be upstairs. You are just old. I kind of wish, too, you could break the light bulbs by throwing them. You're altered, so we'll sell you for a tiny profit. You're altered. And plate is... Okay, next one. My money's on upstairs. Hi there. Oh. Hold on, can I shoot him through the railing? You can. Nice. Also, why does he have 3 knives? Dude is ready for anything. Okay, Mimic. You dead. There's probably some more in here somewhere. One more is my vote. In that tiny room. You. That's just a block, I think. Oh, it is a soap. Okay. You. $5 says one in here. Oh, wow. Not apparently in here. Okay, there's some... What is you? Oh, you're a spoon, like half in the cushion. Here we are. Last sensor. Nope, not cigarettes. Sensor. Okay, so there's that. We'll grab you. Then I have terminal evacuation device way up there. We'll go snag that real quick. Then that should give me, I think, enough for the AR-10. I want to say. I think I was about 10,000 short. So I think that, all the missions plus selling everything, should give me about the 10,000 I need to get the AR-10. Okay, so on over here, over to the upper self-delete device. Right over here somewhere. Okay. Somewhere over here. Oh, don't tell me it's on top of the floating aisles. It might actually be. Alright, I think it is. Hold on. Put you over there. Then there to avoid fall damage. That's a dandelion on my path. That's like a terribly placed dandelion, let me tell you. Oh man, lag. It is laggy in this area. Oh my goodness. I am stuttering. What the? Oh no, don't tell me that's the tide. Oh no. Crap the bed. I didn't realize I was that close to it. Shelter. I don't know if I can make it to the shelter. Safe zone. Safe zone. No, don't kill me, Tide. And... okay, we got 2 hours. I'm actually fine. I'm safe. Okay, is there any cleaning supplies in here? So from my understanding, I've not actually been in the radius during a tide. But I'm guessing it's like the first game where it reloads the map on you, like your vision goes gray, reloads the map. And if you're in here, then you're basically okay. Like, it'll reload you into this area. But if you're outside, I guess it's supposed to kill you now? I don't think it didn't in the first game. I do know that. We got an old bedspread there. Doesn't look like we get a vice today, though. I love my vices. Is there really no gun cleaning vice? Alright, time-wise, we got an hour 49, so currently it is 12. If I sleep... no, it's 14. If I sleep till 16. That'll sweep the tide through. Tide has reset. Enemies have respawned. But I am alive. So, terminal evacuation device. Needs to go up to here. Also, how much do I want to bet that I'm going to get into a gunfight the moment I walk out? This town harbors a lot of mimics. Okay, I can't see anything over there. Also spawns. Like, mimics and stuff are fine. I can get behind cover really quickly. That's not a problem. My problem is the spawns just pushing me. Okay, here's another spot where I died. Let's go over here. I think the tide still resets all anomalies, so... wait, no, I don't have to go to the Flying Islands. I feel like this moved. It used to be like right here, unless I got it mixed up with my death spot. Maybe I did. Alright, so we'll drop this. I'll run into the next zone and do those missions real quick if I can. There's the self-delete device. And actually, let's run the Mosin. I haven't given the Mosin enough. Never mind. He saw me already. Thank goodness. His sight seems to have increased. I'm glad for that. That's a good change. If that is what happened. Oh, misfire. Okay, let's drop you. Pull the charging handle, even though I don't have a charging handle. Oh, I'm lagging. I'm lagging so hard. Game. Okay, there. Alright. Oh, that's where that went. Alright, that was fun. But if enemies now notice me from a ways away on normal, I'm going to be so happy with that. That'll be so good. Okay, drop you there. Health-wise, I'm doing okay. Alright, Jimbo James, come on. Give me them grippers. Okay, this is like, it does look kind of visually cool, this interim area. I wish it just kind of loaded me in, but I do like the look of it, at least. All right. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, I finally fixed my knees in Warudo. Took way too long, but they no longer splay out, they no longer cross. They actually bend correctly for the most part. So they should act like normal knees now. Hi, Jimbo James. All right, where am I headed? We got one way up there. That's a safe spot. Okay, so just the one. Okay, that's there. Oh, I see, I see. So this one connects to here. This one connects to here. Okay. So let's run up. Let's hit this one real quick. Use my red thing. Then you... Wait. Where'd my pistol go? Hold up. Where'd it go? Game, can you, like, stop freezing, please? Okay, there's my Mosin. Oh my goodness, it must not have dropped into the holster when I traded it for the Splody device. Ah, man. Alright, let's go grab it. Game, just put the pistol in the holster. Alright, where are we? Here. There's the Splody device, so I was operating over here. So in theory, my gun should be over here. Unless it did a dumb and just fell right through the map. Oh no. Don't tell me it's gone. I'm not seeing it. And it's not here. And it's not in my backpack. Oh no. Where'd it go? Game. Where did it go? I could have sworn it was on my hip. Okay, there's Jimbo James. There's the Splody device. Is it not in here? I legit don't see it anywhere. It's also tan, which doesn't help. No. Okay. I didn't hear it drop either, is the thing. Hold on, let me save and reload real quick. I think I'm on Iron Man, so the moment I exit the main menu, it's going to save. So we'll save, we'll reload. Hopefully that gives me my gun back, because I kind of need that. Okay, reload. And here we are. Yep, still not on my hip. Not in my bag. I used it after I left the safe house. So it's out here somewhere. Also, my body's not lined up. There we are. Well, I guess that's what I'll do. I guess I will switch to the SR-25 only. Because I legitimately don't know where this thing just went. Unless I dropped it in the outskirts. I'm gonna have to keep moving here. Only thing I can think of is somehow I dropped it in the outskirts right as I loaded in. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it here, so let's get back into this map and see if it happens to be on the ground somewhere, because I've got no other clue. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's gone. Just fully gone. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll switch to the SR-25. Run that only. So I'll just have a heavy-hitting rifle. Like, my plan is do the normal standard barrel on it. And then I'm going to put, like, basically a red dot on the side, scope on the top, so, like, I can pull it out, hold it sideways, and pop off shots as I need to. And then, like, if I need to do longer range, I can hold it, shoulder it, and get going that way. Okay, note to self, they have not fixed enemy noticing. At all. It's just that one guy happened to turn at me. Like, that wasn't even 10 yards away. How did bro not see me? Also, I am lagging bad. Alright, what fragment? Oh, it's invisible dude. What? Okay. I think... Oh, invisible dude's still alive. And somehow the bullet phased through his chest. Love it when that happens. Another invisible dude. I see him. I saw those footsteps. I've got 2 gingers coming for me. Shoot, I gotta run. I really needed my pistol game. Why did you remove it? Alright, the gingers are still following. I think I can break their pathing, though, to the point where they should leave me alone by just going as fast as I can. And apparently getting staticked again and lagging really hard. Okay. Oh, that one. I've seen this one. I've seen people talk about it. It's a dandelion, but it, like, turns off your flashlights. Another invisible dude. Lovely. Alright, my goal now is literally just to book it to the sample. Okay, another... Oh, that's a splody ginger. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm a dead man. How do you not see me? I'm literally underneath you. I ran at your face. Okay, just kill me, game. Please kill me. Thank you. Okay. What is up with that enemy awareness? Like, if you've ever seen the meme of the Skyrim guys where you just, like, crouch down slightly and they're like, oh, where'd they go? It's like, this is even worse. Like, I ran at him full speed, and he was like, what? It's like, what the heck? What is that enemy perception? Also, I know they want to model the classic outfit, but every time I walk in here, I'm like, oh crap, a mimic. And, like, start thinking about reaching for my gun, but they're not mimics. Okay, complete. How many security points does this give me? 2, okay. So now we're in the long haul. Complete you. Man, that sucks, though, dropping that. There's 1200, so we complete you. Grab you, drop you, complete. I really don't know what could have happened to my pistol. Also, I've been carrying this around for a while. I should probably offload that. Okay, Saiga. I think I have a Saiga action already. Let's see, don't I? Game, if you want to load. I can see my Steam trackers. That's not a good sign. Okay, there we go. What are you? Oh, here we go. Just stash G36. So I can at least get that up and running again if I want to. Saiga. I don't think... Actually, maybe I don't have a Saiga. Okay, we'll leave that there. I have the 18C. Oh, it actually comes with a mag. Nice. That apparently can fall through the table very easily. Let's go sell off my stuff and see how we do. Okay. So all anomalous items get sold here. How much money do I get from this, and will it crash my Steam VR today? Sell you, because you go for a lot. You go for a lot. There. 5,000. I'm at 34. Okay. I guess I could sell the Mosin. How much does the Mosin net me? 59.24. Okay. I think I'm going to. We'll sell the Mosin. It's been a good gun, but I no longer need it. I'm building myself an AR-10. Which they call SR-25. Okay, so there's that. Then... What's the difference? Telescoping buttstock? What's the difference? Oh, M4 versus SR-25, okay. Light, I don't really want the light stock. So we put you there. Then low profile gas block on. Then quad or M-lock rail with Picatinny top. Then I need a grip. Just the cheapest one. Okay. And that should be ready to go. Do we have M-lock to Picatinny? Okay, how much? 3,500 for the suppressor. Which, honestly, I don't need. The thing is, like, the first game, suppressors were a godsend. Okay. Recoil, 57. There is something I saw. I don't know. I want to try this. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, in the first game, suppressors were like a godsend because enemies would notice you so easily. But now it's like, I don't really care to use them because, like, I have no reason to. Okay, that's my... What is this one? PSG-1? Not familiar with that rifle. 21. What does it shoot? 7.62 by 51? Huh. Wait, 28.55 for this. Fully kitted. How much is mine currently? 23.9. That's cheaper. Okay, one thing I want to try. This might be dumb, but it is also a fun way to abuse the physics system. So we'll dump you there. Actually, let's do it this way, because I think I can hold on to it for this. Switch you to fire. Not over here. I want this. So attachments, here we are. Vertical foregrip. Reduces recoil. Which, you would think normally, okay, you just put like one on and off you go. But what they don't check is how many you have installed. So I have seen and want to test that if you have 30 vertical foregrips installed. Okay, it has to go on the rail. I need a rail attachment. I can put a rail on a rail. Oh, I need the offsets then. Because, yeah, if you, like, run a ton of offsets and put... Here, let's do it this way. Let's put you like this. Then you like that. Actually, here. See if I can't flip you. Okay, apparently I can't. You there. You there. You there. Okay. And then we run rails off of this, and then a rail. Okay, it doesn't let me do multiple rails off that, so I would need more. Aw, you don't have enough offsets. Okay. Let's do it off the other side then. You. So now we're upside down. We run another thing there. And my game lags like crazy. Game? There, okay. So now, if we just take you... Wait, can I not attach it to the... Oh, you can't attach grips to the riser. Okay. Let's just dump all this then. Because I thought you could attach grips to the riser, but apparently not. Then, because each one, let's see, recoil 48. So if I attach another one, recoil 45. So if you get something like the M4A1, which has a quad rail on it. Let's see, does this have any quad rails? It does have a short one. You can literally stick like a ton of accessories on it. And like a ton of handguards on it. And just drop your recoil to 0. Like you can literally just hold it and it's like Hollywood recoil. You don't even move. Gonna be very expensive. I think the person who tried it said it cost him like $50,000 in game. So probably not what I'm going to do right now, but something funny to try at some point. I'll probably do that with this eventually. What are you? Sight magnifier? Not what I want. Okay, so I want a scope up top. There. And then I want a red dot on the side. So I do need a couple of these. Stick you like there. Also, I love how I don't even have to worry about offsets or like spacing or anything. I can literally just stick whatever I want wherever I want, and it just works. Okay. This is cheapest. Wait, I can't... Oh, you can't attach the red dot to... Ooh. I guess we'll run red dot only on this for now. Okay, we'll run an EOTech, I guess. Should be accurate enough. So then I need another mag. Drop you in there. Drop you. Is your G36. Okay, so we should be able to do quick fires with this. Suppressor is completely optional because they literally don't hear anything, and now I stock up on only one type of ammo. And that should be good enough. And my game lags again. Is it? It might be my avatar. Okay, it's still processing it. I think, hey, there it goes. One last thing I want to check. I don't think I can, but can I strap? No. Dang it, I wish I could. Underbarrel grenade launcher. Can I do that on the M4? Hold on. That's all the Soviet weapons. Then I want 556. Okay, so if I grab you, can I drop? I can. Okay, so if I run the M4 carbine, I can put a grenade launcher on you. Also, how do I get that rail here? Can I not put that on this? Oh, I can. I can put rails directly onto the M-lock. Good to know. So I can turn the... Which means the dream of zero recoil is still alive. Okay. I don't know where you get the... Where's the M-lock? Picatinny adapter. It's not over in attachments. I guess I can do it this way. Just grab a ton of these off the wall. Grab that one. And then attach it. Okay. And... Oh, I've run out of space there. Okay. Yeah, is this it? Was it 250 each? Okay. I think this is it. That is not it. I really don't know where the M-lock to Picatinny adapter went. Okay, there. Perfect. So I'll still grip the handguard as is, but at some point we'll just start stocking up on foregrips. Well, actually, I can afford to do that now. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Then I can stick one there. And we'll grab... Or where is it? We'll grab you. Okay. Alright, I've run out I've run out of rifles here. Oh, hold on. These have more that I can pull off. Good. Then there. Then you go here. My abomination is coming together. Okay, so then I want you there. Then you don't have anything. Okay. There. I don't... Because I feel like this should be M-lock. There. Judging by the mounting screws on it, but apparently not. It's probably somewhere in the shop and I'm just missing it, but... Okay, is that everyone? There's that. So then you are... Now I think you're completely stripped. There. Then we grab you. And you look to be completely stripped. And... Yeah, that barely upped my price. Okay. So I can buy 3 vertical foregrips, which I shall do. Let's see. I'm assuming the slanted ones also reduce recoil. There. There. And that should be all I can afford. We'll put one way out here, though. This one will be the one that I actually grab. Okay, so recoil is at 50 right now. There we go. Everything bought. Let's load up. I'll sleep the night and then eat some breakfast and head over to the outskirts. I still wish there was another map that we could go to. But oh well. There we are. So that's all loaded, and Chamber round, drop the mag. Load up another. Good. And load up the backup. Like, there are elements I do enjoy about this game. Like, there are funny moments, there are some cool moments and stuff. Like, messing around with the guns is enjoyable to an extent. Like, I just wish it was more. Like, more in line with ITR 1. Okay. There we go. Should be all good there. So we gotta head to the outskirts and grab the thing. I am loaded with ammo now. And it'll be my mission to buy as many vertical foregrips as I can stash onto my gun. At least Jimbo James isn't talking to me anymore, because screw that guy. Okay, and then we loop around. I'm trying to think. Well, actually, we got this one up here. We'll knock this guy out real quick. Head up to the church, grab the artifacts. Should take a little bit of time, but then I can run from the church to across the river to probably the... Oh, hi there, buddy. Like this. Dude doesn't know anything. Oh, I love this gun. I love the AR-10. Got an invisible dude coming for me. Invisible dude down. Another invisible dude. And a spawn. How'd that not hit? You are dead. There's invisible dude. Okay, he dead. Okay, this thing's got some power. One shot drops on everything. I love it. Okay, I will move the grips, though. They are... Some of these are getting in the way now. Okay, there. Then up to the church. Which is this way. There we are. Oh yeah, we got the sniper in the church, too. Okay, so we'll have to watch out. Ouch! That thing didn't even render in. Okay, it probably did, but I'm just blind. Alright. So over there, I want to stay down on the riverbed, because he doesn't see me as easily down here. He does have a decent sight range, at least, but... Also, I should have eaten something. Hold on, I got food. Hold on. Explorer 71, Decoy Explorer, whatever your name is. Okay. Oh yeah, there's one of the door portals way over there. I'm assuming you have to jump from the peak. Oh yeah. Oh, hi there. Ooh, man, I'm shooting them in the hip. That would hurt. Ouch. Oh, it's a spawn. Come on. Ouch. Spawn down and game frozen. Okay, somebody saw me. I think Sniper in the church has seen me. Okay, he down. Oh yeah, Sniper in the church. He's on me. There he is. Oh, headshot. Drop him like he's hot. Okay, can I get up here? Can I, like, Skyrim my way up here? Nope, okay. Let's go in the official door. Okay, bell over there. I thought I heard something. No, I don't think so. Ouch. Aside from that. Okay, you're gonna pop. There. Oh, the cube is on me. Alright. Like, I do like the detector. I like the old style of the detector. It is cool. It is like nostalgia. Okay. But it also kind of makes me want to play Into the Radius 1. Okay, we got one up there. Which I think I have to... Oh, there's... Where is it? There we are. Okay, light bulb. I think you... Are you a mission item? What all do I need? Light bulb. Oh, that is one of mine. Light bulb and padlock. Okay. Oh, I'm up. Okay, there's that. So now, you here are up here. Okay. Nope, that's my healer. Where is it? Not up there. Okay. There it is. Okay, there's padlock. So that's everything I need here. So now we head off to the outskirts. Which I think I can take you. Drop me down low enough, and I get out of here. Ouch. Okay. That was all fun and games. Where do I cross the river? Okay, shock cube on that. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over here. I see it. I sees it. There's you. So down here. Oh, that's a reflector right there. Never mind. Not down. Nope. Game, stop it. Like funneling me in? No. Okay, then. Might swim for a little bit here. Ow. Oh, this is going to hurt. Not into the witch's brew. There. Alright, now right across here. There, and then we go over to this way, and I'm headed right for the thingy. The exit. Okay, we'll dump you there. What are you? Saiga no thanks. I have moved well beyond Saigas now, game. I have evolved. I'm too strong now for Saigas. Alright, where am I going? Why do I have a flashlight in my pocket? Okay, I think this is it. We do the crouch trick, avoid fall damage, run past the mimic there because he is freaking blind and hears absolutely nothing. Through the field of dandelions. Past this mimic who will probably pop on away. Nope, never mind. He turned, so he's not going to see a thing. Like, look at this. I could sneak up and stab him. The first game, he would have seen me over a mile away. Like, holy cow. Is he gonna chase? Somebody's shooting at me. Oh, it's the shotgun mimic, and I don't even know where he's shooting me from. Give me your hand, Jimbo James. Okay. Man, I was so excited when I thought enemies would actually notice me better. I was like, man, now it's like they're actually there. A little bit more immersive, because now I know I can't just breeze past them, but nope. Your game lags even a little bit, then congratulations, you're invisible. At least to mimics. Spawns and the other fragments and stuff will still see you, but everybody else, nah, you might as well not even be there. Okay, let's reload real quick. How many rounds does this thing hold? 20, okay. I think I heard a fragment. There. Alright, we're loaded again. I think there are still fragments around here. Like this. I like the look of this area. Kind of the gray look. Very much reminds me of the first game. Like, it looked grayer. Which was nice. Because, like, it was actually worn down by time and the radius effects. Okay, you, I can at least sell you. We have completed the church mission, and I don't drop my backpack anymore, so I am safe in that regard. Where are the splody gingers? Are they going to notice me again? Okay, there's the splody gingers. Oh, they're both going. Okay, one. You. That was a splody ginger. There we are. In we go, and let's continue. So I know that town that I was headed for the sample for, it's going to be loaded with enemies, but we'll just take it slow. That's like the one thing in Into the Radius that always works, just taking it slow. Take your time. Don't rush things. Don't trigger more enemies than you have to. And the ones that you do, execute quickly. Oh, there's another Jimbo James statue. I don't want to trigger him. Oh, no, that... Wait, is it a mimic? They're still shooting something. Oh, there's too many reflector anomalies in the way. Okay, you dead. There's an invisible dude. Invisible dude down, I think. Alright, I'm safe for the moment because I know he can't shoot through the reflector anomaly. But Buddy really wants me. He's trying. Gotta appreciate the dedication there. Gone. Down. Also, for some reason, I don't know why some of his shots just go wide. Okay, that's the Jimbo James statue. I can't. Jumping's not really... Why does he keep hiding behind reflector anomalies? Also, some of his bullets are moving at like snail speed. Okay. Don't make me come over there to kill you. He's gonna make me do that, isn't he? Where are they shooting from? Ouch. Holy cow. Okay, gun. That dropped him. The health, I could heal. See, I felt scared when I was just running through here with a Mosin. Now I have an AR-10 and I am invincible. Okay, that dropped him. We got a ginger coming in. Splody ginger at that. Ouch. You dead? What was that? I saw like that yellow flash coming behind me. Like, it feels like some of their bullet projectiles just don't work right anymore. Like, sometimes they, instead of going where they should, like, and ricocheting and then destroying after a short time, it's like, instead they just exist forever and they just kind of wander around the map. Okay. Yeah, there's a Jimbo James. I'm not even gonna break his things anymore. I really don't care enough. I do not like Jimbo James. I will be so happy if I get to sacrifice him. Like, instantly make the game 10 out of 10 if I get to kill him at the end. Though, if it's going to be another one of those Katya decisions, then that'll knock a few points off, because it'll literally just be a remake of the first. Oh, I should not have unloaded. There. Health. I need health. I'm burning through injectors here, but that's okay, because I feel like this is one of the more heavily populated areas. That's a spawn. Okay. Dang it. We'll just let him be, I think. He'll come back around for me. That's the thing with spawns. I know that they're going to come back and try and attack me, so I literally just wait for them to come back, and I win. Guy on the roof here, who is... Oh no, where is roof guy? Got another hat here. You. Grab all these. Some of these won't sell for much, but I can sort that out later. And money is money. Alright, where's the sample? Ouch. Okay, so it's in... Yeah, it's in the town somewhere. Goody. You... What the heck? Oh, the cube! Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh... Oh, and now the cube is gonna chase. I'm stuck. The game's frozen. And there's a ginger over there. Okay, game. You're gonna be like this, apparently. Where's the ginger? I gotta run into this building, I think. I just need to, like, clear. Get some space. Alright, Ginger, are you out here? The thing is, like, the cube, I think, used to just wander around in the sky. Now it legitimately, like, hunts you. So it's no longer, like, just this threat not really caring about you, just wanting to kill anything in its path. Now it actually comes for you. Which is cool, but also really frustrating, because you can then get just completely cornered in somewhere. Alright, book. You are old. Light bulb is old. Padlock? Oh, you are. Blue cube. So yeah, this thing is still trying to kill me. And from the sound of it, he's literally right above me. Which sucks. Because I have to hunt down... Where is he? There's Cube. Okay, so he does have a sight cone. You can at least break line of sight with him. That's good, at least. So somewhere around here is... Thingy. Does he notice me if I sprint? He does not. He is as blind as everybody else. Okay, game. Where is Sample? I hope it's not in the massive buildings over here. Oh, here we go. We're close. Okay, we're close to the sample. Man, you can hear the mimics from a long way off. Okay, where is this thing? Okay, I'm a little bit farther now. I'm freezing. Like right here. Okay. I think it's like right here. Where are you? Oh, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Game. It's right here. It's legitimately right here. I hear it. It's right here. And I can't grab it because it spawned in the rocks. It's like if I walk past, I can hear it. It's behind me. Yeah, it's right there. It's in the rocks. I legitimately can't beat this mission. Alright, spawn behind me. Well, I guess home we go, because I have to abandon this one. My goodness. I feel like what happened there was the first game had set spawn points it could spawn in specific maps. Like different nodes it could occupy, and then it just picked a random one for each mission. I feel like this one, they wanted it to be more random. So it now picks a random point around nodes. Most likely. I mean, I'm guessing at the code here, but that's my guess as to what's happening. Is that the devs assign different spots around the map where it could spawn, and then within that radius, it could spawn anywhere. It just checks for viable ground. But what it doesn't check is if something spawns on top of said canister. Like a rock. So it can happen where... Okay, this one, let's see what this guy does. Yeah, that's what it does. Okay, it just turns off your flashlight. So I feel like that's what happened now with that one. And I've been hearing some people complain about that too, that things are spawning outside of the playable area. So hopefully they fix that soon, because I don't really want to deal with that. You gonna say anything? Too bad I can't just, like, deadly delivery slap you into the water and kill you. Though there's hope. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I can't really cross my fingers other than, like, doing this, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I will be able to kill him by the end. I remain hopeful. Okay. Alright, we got Mimic over there. That's right, I passed 2 Mimics because they're freaking blind. Health-wise, I'm about half health. I don't drop anything. Well, I have the armor plate. It would take armor damage to let them kill me. So we'll just run on past. I legitimately ran right next to him. How does he not see me? I don't understand. Like this guy. Surely he'll see me. I hope. Like it's... Thank goodness. Like, the first game, I was scared to get into gunfights until, like, security level 4 or so, because I never knew if I'd win, if I had enough firepower. Now I'm just begging them to notice me. And it's like, game, what happened here? And this is normal, too. Let me just double check. Difficulty... Enemy detection time, normal. Enemy hearing distance, normal. Enemy vision distance, normal. So everything is normal there. This should be the average experience. And, like, I can walk up behind them and tap them on the shoulder and they won't even know I'm there. My goodness. Okay, we got a couple of mimics like this. In the first game, I'd be afraid to run through there because, like, there'd be so many mimics and I know they would find me. Suppressor or no, they would come hunting for me. But this game, it's like, I could actually risk running through there because if their backs are turned, they will never see me. Okay. Let's see, can I cross here? A little too narrow. Yeah. We'll cross at the pebbles over here. Because, like, that also takes away a ton of the, like, fear factor of the game. Because, like, the first one, if you never knew when an enemy was going to find you, you had to always be on your guard because he could, like, have already heard you and be creeping towards you. I haven't started a playthrough yet since 1.0, so you're going to have to start extra enemies and put them on hard for sure, especially for co-op. Oh, yes. Co-op for sure. I did, when the 4-player beta came out, I did, I upped the enemies to max, enemy difficulty to max and all that. And, like, even then, there was a lot of stretches where nothing was happening. So, yeah, max it as high as you can go. Otherwise, it's just very empty. That, and you can literally run behind enemies. They'll never see you. They'll never hear you. Like, enemy hearing just doesn't exist in the game. Okay, then, well, not you. Where's... Not you. I have too many things in my backpack there. Yeah, welcome in. But yeah, for co-op, definitely. Max difficulty as much as you can. It's so much easier in co-op. Like, solo, there's a couple of times I'm dying and stuff, but on the normal... Like this, I can hear a mimic. Oh, he actually did see me. Wow. I have a rare experience where a mimic actually notices the player. Yeah, up everything. That's my advice. That, and especially mission rewards and amount of loot and item sell price. Up that a lot, because otherwise, like, you're going to be struggling to fund everyone and get them all going. I mean, I just don't know what to say right now. Like... I'm not even hidden. And he took over 30 seconds to find me. Like, I ran through his line of sight and stood still in front of him. And he had no clue I was there. Like, what do I even say? It's pretty bad. Yeah, and like I showed off, difficulty. Enemy detection time. This is normal. This is the average experience. Yeah, enemy health, normal. Vision distance, normal. Hearing distance, normal. He should have seen me like 500 yards away. Not 6 feet. Alright, let's get back here. Cause like, yeah, I think I've made that point clear now. Alright, let's sell my stuff. I have to abandon my mission because the mission objective item spawned inside a rock and I literally can't grab it. So we'll abandon it, take it again, sell what I can. I might... What time is it? I might... I don't... Depending on how much money I have, I might see if I can buy the better night vision. Missions accepted. We can complete you because I do, in fact, have you. They are somewhere in here. Okay, hat. Where'd they go? Okay, there's the light bulb. There. Complete. Wait. Okay, padlock and light bulb. Padlock, mission item. Now you work. Okay, 2,400 for that. Terminate the sample container because it literally just... I can't complete it. Because... Wonderful game. Accept. We'll just accept all these, I think. Try and power through to the whatever. Shores outskirts will do the sensor. I have room for the sensor. Tuck you way up there. Distortion sensor. I will skip those just because I don't like those. Super capacitor? What's this one do? Okay, super capacitor. That's the door anomaly. Okay, you're the distortion. You're the sensor that I did accept, so I'm going to have to basically clear the map. That's the door anomaly. Oh, no, this is in the forest. Okay. Unstable artifact over there. Amplifier, the self-delete device. Where's the supercapacitor? I don't know where this one goes. That's safe. That's my travel doors. That's unstable artifact. Huh. This one... Apparently this one doesn't have a map location. Okay, there's all that. And the artifacts are down in there. I'm not going to deal with the swamp right now. I've got a couple accepted, all in the outskirts. Are there any others? Distortion, I guess. And artifacts. Alright, I should be good there. Let's sell off my anomalous items. Okay. There goes all of you. Some of this is old stuff, which won't really net me any money, but we'll sell it all the same. Okay, for an extra 4,000. Good. So there's my night vision. I think I can buy a carabiner, actually, to hang my stuff off of. Yeah, let's see. Night vision. I can buy the better night vision now. I can buy you? Or, let's see. That's the one that I have, so I want you. Let me see if I can actually swap this. I can. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Hopefully that looks a little bit better and doesn't give me a headache playing. Okay, that's the arms. There's more night vision there. I think the only other thing I want to spend money on. Okay, 6,000. Oh, I only have 500 left. Okay. Never mind. So, let's head back out. It'll be nighttime, but... well, we can keep rushing the tide here. Is there anything else I need to drop? No. I want to buy a carabiner, but until then, we'll just do that. Oh, this guy. I'll sell this guy. Yeah, the night vision until you get to security level 4 just sucks. Okay, there. I am going to buy another vertical foregrip and continue my collection here. Let me see here. Okay, so right now recoil at 50. That takes it down to 48. What does this do any extra? No, it's the same. Okay, so that's the same. It's just look. There we are. And we'll buy you. Good. Very low on healers. I probably should buy some of those too. How much do I have? 400. I have enough for a couple of reds. Okay. Back out to the outskirts. Let's do this. And grab. And right. So let me see what these look like then. What does this night vision look like? Oh, this one doesn't even mask out the sides. Okay, that's actually nicer, I think. Because the monocular night vision, they put like a black mask around it, which I didn't actually test if they fixed that. I doubt they did, but yeah, you can actually like look out under the mask and see that it just wasn't applied right. So that's a funny thing about those. But these new ones, that looks okay. I can work with that. Especially because since it doesn't have the black mask, I can instead just run it, and then I can see my map off to the side easier instead of looking out under the mask. Which, not like mask you pull over your... Oh, wow, he actually noticed me. Not like mask you pull down, but like mask in editing terms, like you cut out a section or block off a certain section with editing so that only part of a video shows through, that kind of thing. Okay, on over here. On up here. Also, for some reason, there's like floating stuff right above the sun there. I think. Oh no, that I know what that is. That's like the cloud layer of the skybox interacting with the sun light object source and not rendering correctly. That's an old bug, actually. I'm kind of surprised that's still in here. People have been reporting that for at least weeks, if not months. Hey, food. I'm doing okay. Well, I can grab another bite real quick. Top up to full. I think I can cross right here. Take a little bit of pain to do so. It should be okay. And hop. And up. Oh, this is shallow enough. I don't even have to worry about that. Never mind. Okay. Gonna try out the night vision, too. That'll be nice. And fingers crossed it won't give me a headache this time. Like, I know they were going for realism there, and I appreciate that. Like, what actually is night vision in real life, because it's still, like, it's come a long ways from what it was, but it's... What hit me? Oh, Invisible Dude is chasing me. Invisible Dude is no longer chasing me. Because, yeah, night vision has come... Like, it's still progressing and stuff, but... It's not like a perfect technology yet. Okay, I want to test something. How close can I get to him before he turns around and notices me?
Go wash your hands.
My goodness. Okay. I wasn't even crouching. Like, that's the sad thing. Like, you would think I would have to crouch and move as slow as I can to get to that point. But, nope. I literally just walk up normal speed and bro doesn't hear a thing. Like, I don't know if enemy hearing is just broken or what's going on, but it seems like they literally don't have ears. Which is something. Unless, no, I think what's going on, I think they do have ears. I think they only hear gunshots or loud noises. So I don't know if, like, player talking will trigger them. But I think if you shoot at them, then they will hear you. But walking in footsteps, for some reason, is excluded from their hearing range. So, like, you can walk around NPCs and mimics all you want, and they will not care. Oh, man, I gotta do some squats here. You gonna talk to me, Mr. Oddly blonde hair for some reason that's like black in the shadows because lighting glitches on low quality. Because the game stutters so much, I have to run it on low. And like, the thing is too about this game, like, again, I want to like it, I want it to be good. But, like, I also don't understand why so many people glaze this thing. Like, there's things to like, sure. But so many people are like, this is the best VR game of all time! It's like, really? This is the best. Where enemies don't even see you. Or hear you, ever. Items drop through the floor. A couple of times I've had that. Like, this is what we're saying is the peak of VR right here. Like, I get it. There is, again, fun things to like about this game. I'm not saying every single thing about this game is terrible. Oh, hi, Spawn. Like, the weapon building stuff is fun. I do enjoy that. And, like, playing with friends multiplayer is fun to experience. Hi, Spawn. Spawn is dead. But, like, there. Or, not, I guess not there. That one didn't show it well, but occasionally, like, you'll see enemy ricochets just don't work. Or, like, the bullet slows down after each ricochet, and then you see it, like, skittering along the ground at, like, 5 feet a second. Okay. Okay. This is interesting, the night vision here. Why does it keep doing this? That's like one thing also I wish they would fix, is the night vision isn't centered in my lenses. When I look straight ahead, it's like I have reading glasses on, like I'm gonna hold up a book. Instead I have to like tip my head back and look down to be able to look straight. Okay, what am I doing here? Sample is back. But it is weird, though, that I can see around it. I guess... Like, I don't... Oh, that's the cube. That's the cube. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm legit stuck. Game. I'm in the building. Okay. Like, what the heck? Why did it shoot? Why is it shooting? I'm out of its line of sight, unless it's just going for the last known location. Okay, he still sees me. Lovely. There he is. Yeah, the night vision, I don't know, it feels a little weird. That I can, like, look around it. Okay, cube is on me. In the building we go. But maybe that is just how the night vision works, this particular model. And it is supposed to, like, let you see around it, so you still have periphery, and you can see stuff like that, but I don't know. It's weird that, like, some are masked, some are not. And then when they are masked, it's not masked correctly, so, like, I just don't know what's supposed to be happening here. Okay, sample over here. Where's Cubert? There's Cubert. He's gonna see me. Alright, let's wait for him to go by. Okay. What the heck? What am I hearing? Or is that... No, that wasn't the thing that turns off my flashlight. Okay, there's Cubert. I gotta let him pass. Like, I just can't do the sample container here. Also, hot take, but I think the BFR was better. Like... The BFR, you could, like, see its light sweeping around, and you knew exactly where it was and where it was looking, which was nice. This one, though, like, I feel like there's so many times I just don't know where it is, and I don't see it or hear it, and then all of a sudden I'm getting targeted. So it's less of a, oh my goodness, I need to watch out for this existential threat that's trying to kill me, and more of, what the heck? Where's this thing coming from? What is even going on? What do I do? Alright. Let's see. So sample was around here somewhere. It was in the rock over here. It was in this rock last time. Doesn't sound like it is this time. That's good. So somewhere around here is sample. I'm worried it's going to be in one of these office blocks. I don't really want to do... There it is. Oh, right here. Nice. I don't really want to do CQB with a long-barreled AR-10. Okay, there's that. Run all the way over here. Where's the Jimbo James? I saw a Jimbo James statue around here. Is there another sample? There two? Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, it's right in front of me, too. Nice. Easy game. You know what this reminds me of, though? These buildings here. From Into the Radius 1 1.0 version, there was a garage you could get into. And kind of a fun thing, if you went down into the tunnels underneath, you could then, like, power it up, which would then open a door and get you to the loot room. These buildings remind me of that. Though they're all shut, so I can't do anything with them. Okay, so I'm looking to go just straight north. We got to go very far north. Okay. Off we go. Okay, there's my safe house. I'll check out the night vision. I think, well, no, I don't really have a way to see it. I wish there was like a live tablet in game that I could like look at myself with, and the game's frozen. So I could like see what was going on easier. Alright, office block. And like this, in the first game, this would make me so tense to go through. Because I knew there would be like 3 to 5 mimics hiding out in there. And I'd have to fight every single one, because if I wasn't crouching the entire time, they would hear me. And they would know right where I was, and they would come for me. Here it's like, as long as they're not looking out the window, I can carry a boombox past them, and they won't hear a thing. Okay, what do we got here? Where is my bed? Also, I'm probably dating myself with boom boxes. Hey, is it in here? There's the vise. Oh, there's... What is this? I've seen these. I think I, like, put a mag in it? Yeah, I need to insert mag. Okay. There. Okay. Many things are going wrong. There's that mag. Okay. Do I not? Oh, no, that's an unloader. I don't want to do that. That's right. That unloads my gun for me. Just pops all the ammo right back out into your can. Here we go. Here's the bed. We'll sleep till morning. Yay. And morning in the outskirts. I don't think I'll need night vision now, so we can turn you off. And off we go. Never mind, I do still need it. It is dark late here. Yeah, and like, also in the first game... Ouch. Oh, dandelion, okay. In the first game, I'd be worried about running past any small... Like this. How does bro not see me? Now that I fired a shot, any other enemies around will hear me, but... Like, even then, I'm not terribly worried. Okay, buddy. Oh, that was a hit on his back. Wasn't enough to kill. Okay. Now we're getting into some fun. Ouch. I see him. He just stopped moving. His AI broke. Also a little unfair that... Ouch, spawn. Okay, got you. Here's my healer. I'm out of healers. This is bad. That's okay, though, because I keep all my stuff. Oh, Oh, the ricochet... Oh, wait. The reflector's throwing ricochets back at him. He's gonna kill himself. Hold on. Come on, do it. Come on, game. You can do it. Come on. Please kill him. Come on, game. You can do it. How many hits does he... Maybe it doesn't kill him. Never mind, my game froze. Yeah, maybe it doesn't actually kill him. Shoot. He's, like, taking damage a lot, but... Okay. Drop him. Alright, there we are. I need health. My gun is pretty damaged. Let's see if we can continue these missions, though. Okay. There's that. And... Okay, there's my shelter, so we just keep going north. It is starting to brighten a little bit, at least. Okay, we get some more lag spikes. What I'm really afraid of is the game is just going to crash and I'm going to lose so much progress. Okay. So, I can avoid this. We hook left. I need to go this way. Okay. Oh, that's another Jimbo James sighting. Shoot. I think, anyway, that's one of his statues. Which still, screw the guy. I really hope I can kill him. Because, like, there's a huge... The thing is, like, this game really suffers from tell, don't show. Like, the first game did such a good job. There was no narration, no dialogue. You just kind of explored and found things. And read notes to learn on the backstory and everything. And that was cool because, like, you were just exploring and interacting with the world. Everything just kind of held up. But now it's like Jimbo James has to tell me every single thing about the radius. Like, oh, there are mimics. They look like humans, but they shoot at you. It's like, thanks, I don't need this. Let me get into a gunfight with them and learn what they do. Or like the Tide, which I finally found out that his whole diatribe about the Tide, you can actually finally get over. Oh, shoot. Where? Where is he shooting from? Oh, he's hidden. Okay, we're running. I'm so close. It's right here. Okay. Put you up. Trigger and run. That's the glitch. I don't think they ever fixed this. I died. But yeah, like, his whole diatribe. Before you go any further, I need to warn you about the Tide. That whole one. I never knew that you could actually finally hear the whole thing, and if you let him talk out and vent his spleen, then he would stop telling you about that. Because, like, I just started legitimately running past him to get away from him. Like, I hate him. Like, the voice actor does a good job. The voice actors for Ava and Jimbo James both do good jobs. This isn't on them. It's just the writing shouldn't have ever made them a part of the story. If that makes any sense. Sweet. We'll sell that can. Okay. Alright, so the sensor we abandoned. Let's go stock up on a ton of healers, because I've run out. Because, yeah, like, I don't need them to tell me every single thing about the Tide. I don't need them to tell me every single thing about the maps. I don't need them to tell me every single thing about the UNPSC. Like, Just leave notes. I'm fine with notes. I'm okay reading. I love reading. Like, you could even invent characters, and through a simple note you can interact with in game, tell me like, hey, this is what's going on here. You don't even have to tell me. You can just say like hint at it. Like, maybe the UNPSC isn't everything they seem. And I'd be cool with that. I'd love that. Instead, we get Ava and Jimbo James telling me every single thing about the entire operation process here. Okay. I've vented my spleen, though, enough about them. Alright, I'll grab the knife. I will swap out the knife. We'll sell this little... I don't even know what you call this. Like a paring knife. It's useless. It's too small. Now, this is a knife. Okay. Grab you. Go on, give me your hand. Back over here. Oh, man. Also, today, I'm hoping to maybe set up eye tracking. I think I have the idea down of how this is going to work. Because I use a Quest 3, so eye tracking isn't native. So instead, what I've come to learn is that I've gotten... That thing didn't even render. I was on top of it before it reflected me. So I've added on a third-party eye tracking system called iTrack VR to my headset. Got it all wired up and able to send to my computer. So the goal is, like, that sends a specific format, VRCFT. Who's shoot? Oh, guy in the water there. That's fine. I'll just run past. His aim's terrible. So, what I have to do is send the eye tracking data to my computer as VRCFT, and then on my computer I convert it from that format to VMC, and then Warudo can take VMC input and should hopefully be able to then apply that info to blend shapes on my model, which I have already set up. And my game is completely frozen. So yeah, that in theory I think is how the chain is going to work. But then my model should be able to blink and no longer do the 1,000-yard stare everywhere. It's not perfect because it is an add-on. It doesn't have like correct camera placement for perfect eyesight, but it should be good enough to work. And I will probably add a second camera later. That should, in theory, give like everything a bit more eye tracking data to work with so that he can look around. Because right now, looking down doesn't really work well. Like, he looks down-ish, but not like fully down. He'll look up, and he'll look left towards the camera. But looking right, it loses track of it. So I need a camera on the right eye so that when I look right, it knows I'm looking right. Anyway, fun technology stuff. But I'm going to be working on that, hopefully be able to get eye tracking up and running so that my model looks even better. And hi, Mimic. Also, I love how they just do a donut every time they see me. My game is frozen. Game, please don't do this to me. Okay, I'm still hearing audio. I literally can't move. I can't do anything. Okay, I paused. Okay, are we good? Just to reiterate, other than view distance, everything is low. And view distance is on high just because I want to be able to see. Resolution is as low as it can go. Foveation, I guess I'll turn this on. Maybe that'll help. Alright, you over there. through the dandelion field here. Right behind this guy, who hopefully he walks. Okay, can I just stab him? Because nobody's gonna see me. Okay, knives. You can. Okay. Like, the thing is, I feel like that would be an interesting challenge. Could be an interesting challenge. Knife only into the radius 2. Like, oh, that would be interesting. But the thing is, it's so easy. Like, as long as you sneak and stay out of enemies' line of sight when they first spawn in and just loop behind them, you're invincible. They never hear you, and they don't hear knives. I guess the only thing you'd have to worry about is if they happen to radio in that they've been killed. So I think the first game... Okay, this is like a little bit of coding stuff. From what I've heard, the first game kind of operated where each individual enemy was its own enemy. Like its own entity. That works well. This game, I think they coded it so that each enemy is a part of the platoon. So, like, as you're going along, if you shoot one enemy, that enemy then radios to everybody around him, hey, I've been shot, here's where the enemy is. And then everybody notices you at once. Instead of the first game where every individual one hears the gunshot and then they all come looking, which ends up in the conga line of enemies that I have seen so often. So I don't know if they radio in that they've been killed. If they don't, then knife only would be stupid easy. Alright, let's swing up for you, which I did abandon up there. Ouch. I'm lagging so hard. Okay, through here. Ouch. I didn't see you there. Dang it. Okay. My game is like lagging so hard in this area that like the game is running probably about 30 FPS right now. And then it'll sometimes just smooth out entirely and I'll be back up to 80, I think is what I push normally. And then like I'll go a couple of steps and then all of a sudden it's like jerk jerk back down to 30, and then rarely it drops down to like 1 frame every 10 seconds. Like, no rhyme or reason to any of this. I'm running virtual desktop on medium settings too, so it's not like I have tons of processing going on. I guess my model does take a little bit of resources, but it is a lower poly model, so shouldn't be awful. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's the lag. And the thing is, enemies continue to shoot at me through the lag, which is like the awful part. Because I'm not like safe or anything, I'm not invincible when this happens. There's just a good chance I'm just going to keel over the moment I get control back. Oh, we got a shoe. We'll pocket the shoe. From a previous explorer. Somebody blew their shoes off. Yeah, in the apartment complex, I talked about you already, and enemies noticing, being terrible. Okay, up here. I don't think the cube comes this far out. So I think I'm okay from that. We are almost to the sensor now. Oh, lag again. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that cube just literally jumped. There's also, like, a lot of smog here. But the thing is, like, I never really find the smog to be worth it to loot. Like, I never find anything in there that's more valuable than what I can find outside. Maybe that's just because I have loot rewards on high or something, but... Yeah, there's a Jimbo James sighting. Alright, what do we got? I dropped my sensor around here. Decent health. Weapon-wise, we're good there. So let's creep up on the sensor. I'm not going to break any more of you if I can avoid it. Bro out here trying to tell me he's my bestest friend from childhood, and it's like, I couldn't tell you apart from Adam. Actually, I think... Okay. Got an enemy to the right. He's shooting at where I died. I'm gonna have to clear him out. Full mag, so we're good there. Not a clip. Clips feed magazines. Magazines feed the chamber. Okay. Is anyone gonna notice me? Good. Buddy boy off to the... Here we go. Here we go. He's over there off to the right. Ouch. I'm lagging. Game. Oh, shoot. Oh, I lagged. Game. I'm running you, giving you the best chance I can. Why must you run at 1 FPS the moment I get into a gunfight? Like, look at this. Now that I'm dead, the game's like, oh yeah, we can run just perfectly fine. Moment I pull my gun out to aim down the sights, it's like, no. We can't show you any frames. None of that. No gameplay for you. Like, what is it that's struggling so much? Like, I had my sights almost on him too. And just like, LOL, nope, rip all of your frames. Like, I don't have tons of stuff in my backpack. That's not causing it. Like, what on earth is causing this lag? And how do I get rid of it? Unless it's, like, all the healers on me, but... Like, if that's not optimized, though, that should have been, like, one of the early optimizations. Alright. Back in we go. Oh, man. At least, I think there's only one more high security mission. One or two. So I'm thankful for that, at least. At the moment I can clear that, like those couple, then I'm be done with this game. I do want to say, though, again, they did, like I said earlier, they did bring back the first game's look, which I do like. I do like the old knife. I like the detector, even though I wish it gave more of a outward cone than a straight down. I love the watch, the old look. Though you can't turn the screen on and off, sadly. This is paid DLC. Again, I was given this for free. But I have not been paid for any reviews or anything positive to say about it or any words put in my mouth, so I think has been pretty apparent so far.
Is Max coming out to play?
No, because you're deaf. Like, look at that. I was literally running next to him. And Buddy hears absolutely nothing. Okay, there's some smog. Let's just go over here. Up here. That's a reflector up there. Okay. Go across the pebbles again. We already killed the sniper in the church, so not worried about that. Reflector right there. And there we are. There's my road. Ouch. That didn't take any damage. I'm good with that. Okay, you, and jump. Okay, so now we go around the smog and then slightly to the right, and that should put me at the entrance to the outskirts. Then we do another 5-minute completely silent walk because I killed all the enemies along the way, and pray to the RNG gods that my game does not freeze again. Why is he shooting the sky? Hold on. Oh, my game froze again. Like, I swear, there's some sort of memory leak or something. Why is he shooting the sky? Okay, slight correction to my earlier thing about them hearing. They don't even hear gunshots. They hear, like, legitimately nothing if it isn't 3 feet away from them. Why are they aiming up that way? He's like on a mission to go snipe the trees. And I'm lagging again. Okay, there he goes. Like, look at that. Also, he's on high alert. How does he not hear me?
Just one question. I promise.
Okay, he finally saw me. Okay, let's get out of here. Buddy can't aim for anything. Jimbo James, give me your hand. Alright, fingers crossed my game doesn't lag out and kill me again. Like, I know there's going to be bugs and glitches. Like, I expect that. This isn't like a massive studio doing this. Like, I know they are bigger now, is the thing. The first game was made by a smaller team, but I think they have grown over the years. And this is a bigger thing. But, like, I don't know, maybe it is just my avatar software that's eating performance, but I have it scaled down pretty far. So the avatar displays in a window that's picked up by OBS on my gaming computer, and then that is projected onto the main monitor and then forwarded to my streaming computer, is how the setup runs. So I have OBS open on my gaming computer, but not running. Not like streaming or recording or anything. And then I have Warudo open, which is in a 1280 by 720 window, so like decently low resolution without being so low that it just looks horrible. Then that's getting picked up in the OBS and composited over top of the gameplay, and then the game and everything is forwarded, like I said, to the gaming computer. Ouch. So that's my setup. Plus, I also have full body tracking going for my avatar, so that's probably eating a little performance, but I don't have a weak computer. I have a 9800 X3D 4070 Super. The only thing really that I'd want to upgrade is the RAM, but I think everybody knows that that's just not happening. Because thanks, AI. I really wanted another cat video, as opposed to being able to afford more computer parts that I need. Oh, well, I'm staticky again. Like the static here, too. I really don't know how to get rid of this. Other than I just grin and bear it, and the game's completely gone. There has to be like a memory leak. Or something. Like, how is it eating this much performance and just die? Like, the first game, I could power through so much better than this. And that one was less optimized than this one. Okay, I'm gonna hug the fog wall, I think. I'll stay up here. This was a trick in the first game. Enemies don't really spawn up on the edge here, and they don't really notice you if you're up on the edge because you're kind of, like, way out of the way. So I'll use this to try and get close to this. Oh, well, never mind. Game froze. There we go. I'll try and use this to get close to the sensor. Okay. And also be able to pick out some of the enemies. Knock them out before I have to bum rush the sensor. Again, it would be nice if I could actually play, but the game is stuttering worse than ever. Okay, game, are you happy now? It's like, again, maybe it's just how I'm running things, because I don't have the game front and center on my computer, but that hasn't been an issue before for other games. But like, there's just a lot of areas where I barely get 3 FPS. Cube noticed me. Okay. I think I can book it to the safe zone. I don't think he sees me in there. Safe zone. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I am safe in the safe zone. Just that third map has always had issues. It's actually better now than it ever... This is better. Holy cow. I pity the poor souls that had to see this in its worst days. You turn your graphics to low and turn off experimental mode when entering the third map, but you're not streaming it. It's fine. Okay. Because, yeah, right now I'm on low, other than view distance, just because I want to be able to see everything. Everything else is low. FOV, foveation strength, narrow to save even more performance, experimental optimization off. I am running the creator camera. Maybe that is eating some of this. Alright, let's reduce some of the stabilization. Maybe that's part of my problem. But yeah. Like, I'm not even streaming from this computer, though. I have a dual PC setup. And, like, all this is just getting mirrored to the streaming computer. Screw you! Hate that guy. Haven't beaten the game yet, but I really, really, really hope I can kill him at some point. Instant game of the year if I can kill Jimbo James. Oh, Cube is literally just puppy guarding me. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, he still knows right where I am. Okay, Cube. Hi. You gonna let me go? I'm guessing he can see me in here. My guess for the coding is that the game, he knows where I am. Oh, he just died. Oh, there's the cube. Okay, so yeah, my guess was he knew where... I didn't know it actually despawned like that. My guess was he knew where I was and, like, knew he could look at me, but couldn't hit me. Same issue you see most streamers have. That large lag spike now and then only happens when loading assets or something. Need to hide in a building. Bubble won't really hide you. Yeah, so he can see you, but I guess after a time, he'll leave you alone, at least in the bubble, which is nice. Alright, so we got... I know there's like a couple of people over here. Let's get over to the very edge of the fog and just work my way in. Yeah. Because, like, I'm getting a ton of little stutters everywhere, and then, yeah, just occasionally a massive lag spike, especially when I get into gunfights. That's a fun one. Pull out my gun, aim down sights, game completely freezes. When I get control back, I'm dead. Love that. Alright. They should start shooting for that sensor. That was an old bug. I remember that from, like, the 0.12 beta. Was, like, if you died, they just continue to shoot at your dead body. They still do that, too. It's kind of funny. Okay, up here. Come on, game. Let me through. And around here. Past the floating stuff. Yep. There they go. They're shooting at my stuff. Nope, lag. The thing is, too, about this game, at least with my setup, like, I know, again, the avatar is going to eat some performance. I expect that. But, like, with my setup, it starts okay. Like, running it at the beginning is fine, but the longer I play, it just gets worse and worse and worse. So, like, at the beginning, I get only micro stutters. And then, like, that builds to larger stutters. And then that builds to complete freezing. So it's like I have to constantly restart the game every hour, on the hour. Otherwise, I just can't play anymore. Yeah, there's him dead. Also, enemy detection is laughably bad. On normal, at least. Okay, so we're in the hot zone here. So there should be a commando on the far side of the street. I know there's at least a policeman mimic in here. They're still shooting my dead body. That's nice. Yeah, no, they're like really going to the third map or anywhere. Everywhere, really. Like, I get some micro stutters here and there. This map is a little bit worse, but everywhere I get stutters. And then, yeah, it just slowly degrades over time. Alright. There's that. Reflector over there. There was like, I know there's a soldier over here. I want to take him out, but I don't see him. And he's no longer shooting at my dead body. Let's see. There we are. Also, with my gun, I'm trying a thing. If you keep adding vertical foregrips, eventually your recoil reaches single digits. Here we go. There you are. Okay. Also, yeah, the bullet ricochet just stops working after a while, and they start moving at like 3 FPS. Oh, hi, Spawn. Yep, do your thing. So cool. Everybody loves you. And where's the freeze? Right there. Heal. Somebody else behind me. Okay, that's a policeman. I know that sound. I can bum rush you. You're not as dangerous. Oh, we have picked the hornet's nest. Let me get back. Hi there. Oh, invisible dude. Okay. Oh, the game is lagging so hard right now. No ammo. Okay. Ow! Lagging too hard. Okay. Yeah, even home base starts really lagging for me. Like, I do save gun parts and stuff in the base. Of course, but like, even Steam VR itself is starting to corrode in performance. Because my setup, I use a Quest 3 connected via virtual desktop for this. So, virtual desktop is better than Airlink. Oh, look, there's the healer that was going to save me. Let's clean this thing. Yeah, but like, even in here, I'm getting like maybe 30 FPS. Could maybe be because of all my stuff here, but like, my goodness, it is laggy. Okay, there's that. Like, it takes a full second to recognize that I've picked anything up. Okay. Yeah, game isn't really doing itself any favors, especially because I did the first game with Avatar. Same setup and everything, and it ran perfectly fine for me. Alright, let's clean the buttstock, because everybody knows the clean outer shell of the polymer buttstock really aids in reliability, and the handguard as well. Gotta have a clean handguard for a clean action. Okay, there's that. And then, not you. Not you. You. Come off. Then we clean the barrel. Never mind. Game froze. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to clean the gas block too pretty soon. As long as you don't have loads of bullets, it's okay. 2 tins worth of bullets lags you. That's the thing. I always run with 2 big cans of ammo. Just because, like, I want to make sure I have enough to get there and get back safely. Alright, come on. And like, again, at the beginning of the play session, it runs perfect. Okay, there's that. Like, here's what I have right now in my backpack. The 2 ammo cans, cigarettes, which I should probably dump these. I don't think that's going to save anything. Sensor, we got the flare, we got that, you got the heavy hat. In the base or anywhere. Oh, bullets on the floor. I don't actually have tons of ammo on the floor. Loose ammo or anything. It's all in boxes. Like, I've already gone around and cleaned up all my loose ammo. Okay, I want to test something real quick. Let's go home here, because it should save. I'm going to close the game, reopen it, and see if that instantly makes performance better. Or if that just outright crashes everything. Okay, closed the game. Now the screen should go black, but you should still see my avatar. Okay, there. SteamVR is still kind of laggy. Let's see. Because I do also run Space Calibrator. I do have... okay, there's that. And yeah, something not right that about stuttering is more than what your system should feel by far. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I have a decent computer. It should be running fine. It should be able to conquer this game like nothing, but for some reason, it just... Also, my avatar is, like, glitching out. It's just not working right. Okay. Are you gonna... Okay, the game actually just now closed. Like, I closed it over a minute ago, and it's just now recognizing that the game isn't running. Oh, nope. Steam still thinks it's running. Okay. Or no, Steam VR is just frozen. How many internet tabs you got open might eat my RAM? I have 2. One Twitch window and one YouTube window, so I can see chat. Yeah, it's... Nope, cancel. It still thinks the game is running. I guess I can force close it because I was in the menu. Okay, it's stopping now after I force closed it. And... Okay, Steam VR is struggling. Okay, trying to load my home right now. Says it's still stopping this. Like, there has to be a memory leak in this. Because, yeah, it's like, when I first start playing, it's fine. Like, occasional micro stutter, which I'm perfectly okay with. But, like, by the end here, 2 hours in, it's getting to the point where I legit just can't play. Okay, there we go. And I do launch into DX12 just because DX11 takes over 5 minutes to launch. And last time I tried it, I actually waited the time out, got into DX11, and the whole screen was flashing so much, it legit was also unplayable. Yeah. Oh, okay, the game overrode my display. We'll give that a second. Yeah, really the only thing I can think is that I have the game not maximized. It's like it's not front and center on my computer. OBS is currently. So maybe I just have to like go in and manually adjust the priority to high. Like that's really the only difference that I have right now. Okay, Windows. Come on, give me the Windows. There you go. You can do it, game. Because, like, this is unplayable. There. Also, I think my waist and feet trackers just stopped connecting to Warudo for some reason. Let me readjust those real quick. Task Manager can set prior to a program. Yeah, I might have to do that. Okay, Warudo, give me a second here. There's that. Yeah, okay, so all my trackers are, like, not set right. Game? Warudo, you gonna work with me here? There we go. Okay, you think I just calibrated even though I didn't. Okay, yeah, here's my head tracker. So my head has shrunk. Oh, I think in all the stutters at some point it broke. Yeah, it lost track of where my headset was. Okay, there's that. All the other trackers that I don't have assigned. T-pose. Yeah, because everything got shifted and wrong on the model. There we go. So now I can kick. No, the feet aren't working right. I'll have to look into that later. Okay. There's that, then OBSU. Okay, now we can see it right. I'll figure out the avatar. Okay, let me do the priority now, see if that changes anything. Okay. Maybe. The game wants to behave. Yeah, Warudo lost track of my feet again. Okay, so here we are. We have Unreal Game. 83% of the memory is used. That's okay though. 27% of my CPU. That's it. Properties. Okay. I'm assuming over here. Oh, maybe not that one. Okay. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, I'll look into setting it high priority later. Yeah, let me get my body back here. I mean, it feels like it's, well, I mean, it's still kind of stuttering here. Might be worth turning your tracking off and only loading the game without the extra stuff. I mean, maybe, but for streaming, I like my avatar. And the first game ran with this setup. This exact setup, too. Ran fine. Okay. This is a lot smoother. Wow, this is actually a lot better. Okay, so there's some sort of memory leak or something going on. Like, everything feels smooth now. Okay, you guys can see that. Yeah. Just an idea worth testing if it still keeps happening. I might do that, yeah. Like, do it in my own time kind of thing, but... Or I want to go this way. But there is also something wrong with the game itself. If closing it and reopening it suddenly makes it run smoother, then that kind of tells me that there's a memory leak or some sort of, like, process that keeps just stacking data or, like, eating resources more and more and more as time goes on. So something on the back end here is breaking. I'm not denying that the avatar is also going to take a ton of resources and stuff, but I don't think that's the main problem. Ouch. Because, yeah, like, I'm not getting any stutters right now in the forest. And it used to be pretty bad here. Towards the end. So, okay. Is my model, like... No, my model's not freaking out. YouTube's just behind. Yeah, I will look into, like, my avatar and see how else I can optimize performance on that. It is a low polygon model to begin with. Like, I think there's maybe 5,000 vertices total, when normally you can start, like, pushing 50,000 for highly detailed ones. Optimization will help, but they ain't the fastest. You can say that again. Which I don't know. Maybe, is this, like, too many things. Is this team that's working on this game bigger than the one that worked on Into the Radius 1? Oh, you guys saw me. Because I feel like they are. Oh, I don't want to go this way. Because I feel like they did grow the team between games. And I know they also branched off CM Games from CM Studios. So they have their publishing company that runs alongside the actual game dev studio. Come on, give me a section I can go up here. Well, I guess I'm not going up. Hi, Spawn. Hi. Okay, up here. Past you. I was hoping to avoid that one. How are we doing health-wise? I'm still okay. Okay, you're gonna pop. There. Oh, never mind. The stutters are coming back. And fast. Okay, so I'm right at about the point I need to be. For the pebbles here. They have grown since, yeah, and built this one better, but still a very experimental game. Yeah. There is more interactions, I will agree with that. I wish the story was better. And the atmosphere. And the world felt lived in. But yeah, there's a lot of things that have improved over the first. Okay, outskirts over here, reflector right there. And also enemy detection. Enemy detection is like laughably bad right now. If you missed it, there was a mimic walking through smog. I like ran up to within 3 yards of him, stopped when I noticed him. He like looked right next to me, stood there for 30 seconds, and then just walked away. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get stutters again. So we'll see how this goes in the actual outskirts. Oh, there's a spawn rolling around here. And a fragment. You guys weren't here before. Huh, what happened? It's like new enemies just appeared after reloading. Alright, give me your hand. Come on. Give me your hand. Okay, in we go. So we're back into the outskirts. I don't think the tide rolled through at all, so we should be good with that. It's okay, just reload every 5 minutes. That's not going to get annoying. Yep. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, that's, I guess, the question I'm wondering is, The first game, I could run for hours on end and not need a reload. This one, I have to reload every hour or every 5 minutes or something. Like every half hour, otherwise it gets awful. Like, how did it go backwards? With a bigger team and less maps. Like, at least for me personally, I kind of wish that they had scaled back on the firearm quantity and given us a more detailed, more optimized map and game overall. Like, I would have been okay if I didn't have a 1911, but the game ran buttery smooth. Like, that's where I'm at now. Also, I'm static. How do I get rid of the static on me? I legit don't know. I just kind of tank the damage and heal on the backside. Okay, that over there. Good. Reflector over there, so... Oh, I'm staticky again. Because, like, my intuition tells me, oh, if I'm static, touch metal, and that'll transfer it, and it'll be off me, but that doesn't seem to work. And sometimes it goes for minutes, and then sometimes it's done after 2 zaps. I think it's broken now before you just walk through it, and it never hit you. Now it seems to happen regardless. Yeah. Like, how do I avoid it, is the thing. Like, that was one nice thing about the first game, was every anomaly you knew what to do. Like, the scythe anomaly, you knew to avoid the ring because it looked dangerous. The gas, you knew to avoid because you coughed when you were in it and you took damage. The distortion anomaly, again, avoid because you got tons of sound effects and you took damage. The reflector bounced you away, so you knew to avoid that. But like here, there's the parasite anomaly, which I hardly ever see, and I can never get off of myself, so I just tank that damage. Game's frozen again. Then there's the static anomaly, which, again, I don't know how to avoid, and I just tank the damage. Then there's the reflector, which you know to avoid because you can see them. The dandelions, which I hit sometimes, but are at least easy to avoid because you know, like, hey, it looks like sharp glass. Don't touch this. But there's just like a lot of anomalies and stuff in this game where it's like, what do I do? How do I avoid this? And screw that, I'll just grab the healer. Last update that happened. Okay. I feel like it hits less now. Maybe it was just because I was in a beta or something, but I feel like before it used to zap me for a minute straight. Now it's just like 2 zaps and I'm done, but I might just be misremembering. Okay, into here. I don't think Cube is anywhere nearby. I think I'm in the clear. We'll run this way, Smog on the right. Okay. And loop around here. Got the reflector on the left, reflector coming up on the right. Good. It is at least running smoother. Like, there's still pretty big stutters, and I think that's just going to have to come from completely closing everything on my computer and restarting. Which I'm not going to do right now for obvious reasons. But restarting every so often does seem to help. Which is also very frustrating because that really points to me that there's something leaking when it shouldn't be. And just accumulating and just destroying performance. Alright, back up through here. I know the cube can see me here, I think. I kind of remember him targeting me. There. And up. Well, let's cut this way. Okay. I also miss the reviver anomalies. I like those from the first game. You like see them spawn in new enemies and you knew you had to take care of them. My game froze. Okay, we're coming up close. Let's do the same thing as last time, sweeping from the edge. I at least seem to be able to take out a few enemies before I lag died. Yeah, I like those. And the Seekers and the Sliders. I love those guys. I wish those made a comeback. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay, maybe the... Oh, the whole game is, like, locked up. It now is telling me it's waiting in SteamVR. There it goes. Because, like, for me, at least, like, those enemies were cool. It felt otherworldly. And I know the Radius is supposed to be getting better at emulating people. But, like, that's just less cool. Someone's over here. There he is. Okay, dropped him. Somebody over here. I think. There he is. Dropped him. There goes the stabby anomaly. Let's reload. Probably should have reloaded before engaging, but eh. Yeah, a lot of the enemies missing, and you don't think they will add them. It seems the devs have a very different path for this game. Yeah, and honestly, I'm less a fan of the path for this game than I am what they did for the first. Because, like, I've talked about it before, but the story with Katya is well done, I think. It gives you, like, a grounding center to keep working forward to. Whereas this one, they just straight up tell you, hey, player, go to center of radius. Go get him, Tiger. And, like, that's less engaging because I don't have any motivation to do what they're telling me to. And then, like, instead of the lore being portrayed through notes and other background storytelling, saying you love this game more for grinding fun, the game is very dry. It is. Like, this game is more smooth overall, like, mechanic-wise and stuff, but the first game had atmosphere out the backside. And better enemy detection, too. Hands down. Okay, I think I see him. I see him. Oh, he went behind the rock. Shoot. Because, like, the first game, everybody in the area would have seen me by now and moved in. Okay, he's gone that way. I think I'm safe there. But, like, this game, I can walk up behind... I can run up behind enemies and they won't even hear me. Like, yeah, there's fun things about this game that I do enjoy. But, like, overall, it's just plain. It just feels like generic VR shooter number 27. Hello? Wait a second. What do you say to do? Wait for the No. Don't. There it goes. Okay. Run! I think I can still do this glitch. Oh, enemy right here. Oh, no. Okay, dropped him. I hear someone else. That's actually a glitch that I found in a previous update that, to the best of my knowledge, they have not patched. I'm lagging so hard, game. Please stop. Game, let me pause. Okay. They just added the grenade launcher enemies. Not seen any yet. I think there's also a player mimic. Could be like a April Fool's joke some people are playing, but I think I have seen that. Okay, there's you. Tuck you in there, and we got it. And that looks to be the last one, hopefully. That is it, okay. So we have the door nades left. How much health do I have? Half. We can just run back. It is a very rare enemy from what I've heard, but there should be like a character who looks like the player but has a bucket on his head, and you'll just see him running around in the distance. Often is like wielding an AK. Like I said, could be a practical joke by people, but I've seen it online, so who knows. Yeah, like, okay, how does he not see me? Like, bro is deaf as a post. Like, he should have heard me literally stomping right next to him. Yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, they wanted this game to be more, I guess, progressing along the storyline of enemies getting better, the radius getting better at making humans and stuff, and kind of replicating people better and all that jazz. But it's like, I feel like the game is being unfairly dominated by this story. So, like, while it is the natural progression, I don't think it should have been made into a game. Like, if they wanted to explore with voice acting and stuff like that, I would have loved to see an earlier game back from before all the explorers called it quits and off themselves, leaving the radius. Like, you could have done some work with that. Have them, like, camaraderie and stuff, and as you progress, more and more getting, like, just falling into despair and giving up, and it, like, grows quiet as you're doing this. Like, that would have been cool. You could have explored voice acting. You could have made it multiplayer, and it would have fit in with the story. But you would have still had that ethereal, otherworldly feel to it, because the Radius would have been worse at doing everything. Yeah, a few of the monster types would have been nice. Play the game 400 hours since launch, not seen it yet. Okay, yeah, like I said, it might not be a thing. It might just be some people messing around online, but might be something to look for. But yeah, like that would have been cool, because then you could do the multiplayer easily, and you would get kind of the ethereal side of things, because it would have been worse at creating humans and everything, so enemies would have been even more monstrous coming for you. Like, that would have been cool to see, but here it's like, I feel like wherever I go, it's just mimic, 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 2 spawns and 3 fragments. And it's like, I'm just fighting normal human enemies that look like normal human enemies. So what separates this from, like, Fallout or, I don't know, Arizona Sunshine or other VR first-person shooter games? Like, how is Into the Radius any different now than VR first-person shooter? Oh, dang it. Other than you have anomalies. Okay, we could just not do this right now, game. I'd appreciate that. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, as a fun game to mess around with your friends in, sure. There's potential to be had. Just goof around in a sandbox with guns and some enemies to fight. It has really annoying, and yep, I was about to say that. Yep. But yeah, like, as a sandbox, sure. That's fine. But then don't do a story. Just let the player explore with their friends. Make it purely multiplayer sandbox. I'm okay with that. But this game is like trying to bill itself as the sequel to Into the Radius, which was all about story-driven, eerie atmosphere, psychological horror. And I'm just not seeing it. Okay, on over here. There's that. Yeah, like, there are aspects to love about the game. Like, this is fun. Making dumb stuff or putting pouches on pouches is fun. Because there's just goofy fun to be had there, but, you know, a sandbox with story tacked on at the end. Yeah, just, this is also like the same issue I had with Tears of the Kingdom. Like, go full sandbox or go full story. This kind of halfway house is like they're trying to do too many things and branch out way too wide, and as a result, I feel like so many things are suffering. Because, like, either go full gun customization, cut the story, and be like, you can explore and get to the Radius. Maybe do some background story elements, but just kind of do that. Or, yeah, like, cut cut the 1911, cut the 338 Lapua Magnum, cut all of that. Like, you don't need that. Don't make every single gun customizable. Instead, just focus on the story and increase that. Like, I would have loved that. But instead, it's like half story, half gun customization. And as a result, I am 100% unsatisfied. Because like the other thing, too, about the gun customization, maybe I'm unique in this, but I feel like since they've already gone so hard in it, it makes me want more. Because, like, there's a lot of guns they don't have. Like, yeah, they have bolt actions, they have AR-15s, they have, like, G36, Mosin, stuff. The ones you've heard of, but, like, there's no lever action. There's no big bore revolver. There's no, like, Terminator-style 1887 Winchester shotgun. Stuff like that. Like, those are the kind of things that I want. Like, just go full in. Every firearm you can find, implement. But they only give me some, and it's like, okay, these are cool, but I like other stuff, too. Where's that? Because, like, a 4570 lever action would be impractical, but it would be fun. Like, imagine, too, you could short barrel it, put a mare's leg on it, turn it into a pistol, and then you could reload it like the Terminator and just, like, flick your hand out, rotate it. Like, that would be fun. Instead, we end up with a 338 Lapua Magnum, which I'm still baffled by. Why that and not a 50 BMG? Like, I don't get that. Yeah, if they stuck with that and made it pure sandbox, you love this game so much more. Exactly. Like, a sandbox with resetting enemies in the tide and loot you can find that lets you upgrade things more than you could in-house, sure. I would love that. But, like, it's also trying to do a story. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one. Yeah, like, either buckle down on sandbox, or I would have loved to see more of a story to this too. Like, what could they do instead of the radius entity saying, like, go to center of radius, now go on, drop kick you in? Instead, like, you could have opened with Jimbo James and you, like, on a mission before the radius event happened, and you watch him die. Like, you try your best to save him, but you end up outgunned in a bad spot, and you both, like, you watch him die. At which point, then you have an emotional connection to him, because, like, you're fighting alongside him. Then when you see him later, you're like, oh, it's my friend. He's altered, but he's back. And you're like, okay, I have a connection. Then it starts building that story, too. Then you could slip in, yeah, find a way to escape the loop, yeah. Yeah, like, find a way to escape the loop, or, like, just rework it top to bottom. But they just tell me everything I need to know. Like, Jimbo James, I guess Lowry is his name, or Lordy, or whatever it is, I don't know. I don't care enough. Like, he just starts off the first time you see him, hey, I'm your best friend. And you're like, no, I'm not. No, you're not. I don't know you. So you're just immediately weirded out. And then, like, the first game had the audio logs you could find at the castle, the tape, which basically said, where the UNPSC said, yeah, we know you explorers are trapped here and you're kind of living a hellish experience, but don't worry, we're right beside you. And from that alone, you knew the UNPSC wasn't the good guys that they made it out to be. But here, they're just like, Lowry or Jimbo James just straight up says, hey, the UNPSC, they're not going to let you go. They're the bad guys here. And it's like, thanks for telling me everything. I'll just sit back while the game plays itself here. Because it's like, show don't tell is one of the big things about doing stories. Breath of the Wild, I think, did it well, and the first game did it decently, kind of, too. I mean, they had notes that you could find, which kind of told you some backstory, but it was always done in a way of, like, these from previous explorers and their limited view. So it didn't give you an overhead bird's eye view of everything. It was like, okay, here's what they're seeing going on as they kind of explore. And some of their information you could trust. Some of it was written by crazy people, and you couldn't trust them. But, like, this is... Ava and Jimbo James both are like, hey, here's the exact story of everything that's going on. And it's like, okay, why do I care? Also, I've gotten really bad to stop again. Man, this game is just destroying my performance. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here, though. I've been going about 3 hours now. If it's meant to be someone who cares, it's more about her really and the UN backstabbing her. Okay, if you haven't seen my previous things, to be frank, I have unloaded about 3 magazines into her profile picture, trying to get her to shut up, and then whenever she starts talking, I run. Like, legit, I'll run into the shop to get away from her. I never listen. Like, the voice actress is doing a good job. Nothing against her. But I just don't need that much hand-holding and dialogue. Like, I've got my own problems, lady. Don't try and be my friend. Actually, he says that too. She is nice. Never mind, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I also try and run from every Jimbo James dialogue too. For honest to goodness, probably about 4 hours. He kept telling me about the tide because I didn't realize I had to stop and listen to a 5-minute dialogue telling me what I already knew. It's just things like that. Like, the game is telling me what I already know through long dialogue that's supposed to endear me to them, but in reality, I just want to play the game that I paid for, is kind of where I'm at. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. I've got other things I gotta get to. I didn't realize how late it was getting. But yeah, I'll keep going through this. I will beat it. I want to see the whole story before I make my final judgment on it, but right now I'm pretty salty about it. I wish it was more like Into the Radius 1. I wish it was better atmosphere, better storytelling, and not just multiplayer goofiness sandbox with friends with an occasional story thrown in if you care to look for it. But that is all I've got for today. Be back tomorrow, not sure with what, but we'll be starting probably about 9 a.m. my time. It's more for people who have not played one lull. If you understand, it should not be forced. Yeah. Yeah, this is like, I agree. This is like supposed to be a good introduction to the Radius, but a lot of people are coming from the second game, so yeah, it's kind of tough. But yeah, I'm going to call things here. Thanks so much for everybody stopping by, and I shall see you all next time. Take care.